how are you? Oh, how do you like my new bedding? Have you seen it? I posted it on my Instagram the other day. We were getting a little bit bored of the all grey and white, so I was in Sainsbury's and I saw this nice tropical print, so I had to get it, and I put it on the bed yesterday and Karl actually really likes it, so that's a bonus. It is a massive bonus that he embraces my everything tropical obsession. But anyway, this video isn't about tropic. This video is about minimalism. Now, me and minimalism probably haven't ever gone together before, and probably still don't. But basically, me and Karl watched a documentary the other day. I think it was last Sunday evening actually, on Netflix, basically about obviously living a minimalist life. Now, some people who live by minimalism are quite extreme with it. We watched something even yesterday about people living in tiny houses, and basically just living with less, because obviously we've got into it's all about consuming and buying things constantly, and I'm definitely guilty of that when it comes to clothes. I don't buy things constantly, but I buy more than I need, and I found this documentary really interesting. I'll link it. They have an Instagram account, so I'll link their Instagram account in the description box down below, and I'll also write, I think the Netflix documentary was called The Minimalists, so just type that into Netflix. And yeah, it was just super interesting, and it got me and Karl basically on one about clearing out the house. Obviously, we're not going to be living as minimalists in the sense of the word how these people on this documentary live, because I don't know, that's just seems a little bit drastic for me at the moment, but it has inspired us to minimalize somewhat, and we started on Monday. We have basically done the kitchen. We're working our way through the entire house. Karl did the shed yesterday, we've done the kitchen, and we've done the living room apart from our big storage cupboard, which is what we're going to start on today. And yesterday, in fact, I did start on my wardrobe, and I've already started listing some of the items on Vinted. So I'll link my Vinted account down below. I've not used Vinted before, but my friend Monique uses it to sell some of her clothes, some of her little girls' clothes, and she's raved about it for the last, well, when I last saw her, she was telling me about it, and yeah, she said good things about it. So I messaged her the other day and asked her a bit more about it, and I downloaded the app yesterday. I listed about 8 items on there. I intend to list a few items each day, and I've already sold a couple. So basically what the two guys in this documentary spoke about, they also mentioned a less is now challenge, and I've written it in the notes on my phone of basically what this challenge consists of, and it is what me and Karl are kind of trying to do, but not as gradual as this. So I'll read it to you. So it's partner up with a friend or a family member or a co-worker, so basically pair up with anybody. I'm obviously pairing up with Karl, and then each person lets go of one thing on day 1, 2 things on day 2, 3 things on day 3. You get the picture, and this carries on for 30 days. Now, me and Karl got really into this and we're like, let's just start clearing stuff out. So we have done more than 1 on day 1 and 2 on day 2 and etc. We are actually up to about 140 items, and so I'm filming this on, it's Thursday now, so we only started on Monday and we're up to about 140 items already. So anything goes. If you don't need it, don't use it, get rid. You can either donate, sell, or recycle. So some of the stuff, we basically at the moment we have 2 bin liners full of stuff to just bin. We have a crate of stuff that we are selling at a car boot sale that we've decided to do on Sunday. Also, when I signed up to Vinted, it also gave me a link that friends could sign up through, so I'll also link that in the description box down below. So if you get inspired by this video and decide that you think it's time for a sort out, and you have some items that you think are worth selling, clothes, shoes, whatever it is, then definitely I can recommend Vinted already. It's super easy to sell. You don't have to pay any fees for it. The buyer pays for postage, so literally it was really faff free. It's like my phrase at the moment. I've said that in a few videos recently, faff free. Yeah, so it says every item must go before midnight, so you've got to do it each day. And then 400, so that adds up. If you do the 1 on day 1, 2 on day 2, 3 on day 3 for 30 days, that adds up to 465 items. So that's what me and Karl worked out. So 465 items each. Now you may think, I'll have nothing left in my house. When we went through the kitchen, we had 3 wooden spoons, for example. There's only 2 of us that live in this house. We do not need 3 wooden spoons. The odds and sods drawer, like, we didn't need half of the odds and sods that were in that drawer. And it built up really quickly. Highly recommend to go and watch that documentary if you feel like a declutter is something that you need to do. Now I'll show you in here first. I've only just started sorting the clothes out, but this is what the spare room / my office looks like at the moment. So these are all clothes that I want to post up on Vinted. They are clothes that I've already posted up on Vinted. And it looks like Karl has been sorting through his, so it looks like he's got a few other things that he wants me to sell for him. Yeah, haven't really started, other than a few clothes, haven't really started too much upstairs, but unfortunately I didn't take any before of the kitchen that we did, but I'll kind of show you our crate of stuff for the car boot sale on Sunday. So here is the crate of stuff we have for the car boot sale. Here's a bin liner that's just got rubbish in it, and another bin liner that is here that I think Karl has brought into the living room because you're not looking very ready to clean this cupboard out.
I'm fatigued.
Are you having a nap?
No, we'll get it done.
We went for a run this morning. We haven't been for a run in quite a few weeks. Should we keep you or donate you? Should we keep you or donate you? What do you think? Keep or donate? Huh? Donate? So yeah, hang on, let me just turn the telly off. So this is the cupboard that we are tackling next. As you can see, this is one of those cupboards that just builds up. Ignore that, that's my autumn decor collection building up, which isn't very minimalist of me, but I already said that I'm not going to be perfect. Our Christmas stuff, I already know that there's some stuff up there that I could probably get rid of, like that pink and white Santa. Don't think is going to be my colour scheme for this Christmas. So yeah, I mean, look, straight away we've got 2 irons. We barely use 1 iron, so I don't think we need 2 irons. So yeah, this is what we're going to start on now.
Can I get that bag out?
Yeah. I will show you the kitchen, our beautiful military kitchen. But yeah, we sorted through here, just organised stuff. Even in our food cupboard we sorted through things. There was some stuff that was out of date. that we got rid of. And we also reorganised our plates and cups. To be honest, we didn't really get rid of much because we do use everything that's in here, but we reorganised it so, because this shelf here is quite hard for me to reach, so the stuff we use the most of we put at the bottom so I can reach it. We sorted through our spices and put stuff that we don't use often but we do use up there, because it's, like I say, it's quite hard for me to reach that top shelf. So Arnie, so we did actually get rid of some spices because we realised that we had 3 things of mint, so we kind of decanted mint into one and got rid of some stuff. So we did that. Again, we had a clean up of this drawer, so we only have 2 wooden spoons now. We got rid of a few things that were in there, some bits of odd cutlery that we had that we never used because they don't match anything. Yeah, didn't really have much because we are quite minimalist, we realised, when it comes to our kitchen stuff. The main things that we minimalised was in this cupboard, where we had so much Tupperware that we do not use. We only use, like, Karl, I mean, obviously I work from home now all the time, so Tupperware I don't need as much, and Karl uses about 3 to 6 things of Tupperware at one time, so we had like 15 things of Tupperware, so we got rid of a load of stuff. This is my minimalised baking basket now, that's all I have left. But yeah, this is so much tidier than what it was. And then our cleaning cupboard we organised because this gets so messy so quickly, and there was a few bits in the bottom of some of these baskets that we just never use. And also, even though we've only had Arnie like 5 months, it was amazing how much stuff we had in his cupboard that we didn't need. We had an old lead, a broken harness, things like that just shoved in this cupboard, so we got rid of some stuff from there. And then this is like our baking trays and stuff, and we got rid of, we had some plastic measuring jugs that me and Karl brought from our old rooms in the block, but obviously now we live together, we don't need 3 measuring jugs, so we threw the plastic ones and we kept our glass one. And then we rearranged, because we got rid of quite a lot, we ended up having free space, so all the crap that we had on the top of our fridge that rattled every time you opened the fridge, we've now put in cupboards, like our jars of pasta and things we put away in cupboards, so it just makes the kitchen so much tidier. Yeah, so let's start on this living room cupboard, shall we?
You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else, I got you, and you got me too. You can ride all the blue, I wanna do what you want to.
Charlotte's weakest link.
You've never seen that, have you? My weakest link. So, if you don't know, in fact, I don't think I've ever spoken about it.
Oh shit, I forgot we're filming.
So, I don't think I've ever spoken about it on my YouTube channel before, but when I was 19, before I joined the RAF, in fact, the year I joined the RAF, I worked in a women's only gym, and the Weakest Link production team or something got in touch with us and said they want, and at the time I was in Portsmouth, and they said they wanted women from Portsmouth to apply. They needed women, so I was like, yeah, sure. Me being me, was like, yeah, sure, I'll apply. You just had to send an application and a picture of you. And I got on literally, and a couple of weeks later they phoned me up to go for an audition at the is it Holiday Inn, Express Holiday Inn or something at Gunwharf Quays. Went there, did an audition. I was the weakest link in my audition. I was rubbish, so I thought, oh, there's no way I've got on. A couple of weeks after that, they called me up and were like, yeah, you're on the show, but it depends when you slot into a show. And I thought, well, if I've joined the RAF by then I'll be too busy and I won't be able to do it. A couple of weeks later, they were like, yeah, you fit into a show, can you make it to Slough? So I asked my boss, can I get the day off? And he was like, yeah, sure, go do it. And within 6 weeks of applying, I was on the show. And The Weakest Link, the one I was on, aired on the TV my first week at RAF Halton in my basic training. So that was my icebreaker for everything. But I've just found the DVD of it and Carl's never seen it. So guess what we're doing tonight? Digger biscuits recipe. Have you ever had my grandma's digger biscuits?
Yeah, I think we've had them, haven't we?
We're keeping that. My grandma's digger biscuits are my favourite things. Oh, my prom! My prom! Look! This is me. That's my friend Chloe, Jade and Philippa. Look how young we are. Sweet 16. Look how skinny I am. Oh, look at us. Keep that. Yeah, keep that. I'll put that up in the office.
I'm so freaking organised.
I am so freaking organised. Oh, that's what it says. How ironic is that? It says, I am so freaking organised, it's at the bottom of a box. I'm gonna be freaking organised though. Kirsty, oh, she sent me this when I was in Germany. No, when I was in Afghan. Keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me, for sure. That's what friends are for.
Who's that?
That's me!
Oh my god.
My grandma sent it to me in this. Open this up at your peril.
You're a chunky baby, weren't you?
I was a chunky baby.
You don't have any eyebrows in this either.
I was a baby. I don't think I even had any hair in that. My medal's sprayed. When I came back from Afghanistan and I got my medal. So it's like a trip down memory lane, this, isn't it? Awkward ex-boyfriend picture. Should we keep or
No, you can bin that.
Another ex-boyfriend picture. I was only like 17 or 18 there. How short my hair is.
It doesn't look too bad on you.
So this, oh, let's cover his face. This is how, look, I have had short hair in the past. Can you see that? This is why I don't get short hair again. It's not focusing. Oh, there we go. Look. I just don't think I suit it, really. So, I will probably keep long hair for a while yet.
You're such a poser.
Always been a poser. Since a young old age. Look how skinny I am. Look at me. That was the first time I'd ever properly got my hair done, like up. So we've got, well, that's only one box. Bin in, keep in. Oh, that was fun. Cupboard decluttered, and you can hear Carl with the bin liner behind me. No, it's okay. We've got, look how much space. We've got an empty thing. We've got an empty shelf. And that's, is this our second bin liner?
Yeah, no, third.
Third.
I've got one out of the shed, haven't I?
Third bin liner full for the bin. Just sorting through old paperwork and pictures of ex-boyfriends.
What?
And pictures of ex-boyfriends I didn't know I had.
You can't go anymore.
There were literally pictures in there of my first boyfriend that I was with when I was like 16 to 19. How I still have those pictures, I don't know.
Well. Stop laughing.
Awkward. I love you now.
No, dear. Thanks.
And how did I miss this one? This is the best boyfriend of them all. He became my fiance. My future hubby. Look. Okay, so the mistletoe that has been up since last Christmas.
Well, last November.
Last November, yeah, because I put them up early. But didn't everybody in 2020? Is finally coming down. Oh! Oh. I'm sorry, but you don't match our minimalist life anymore.
Are you keeping it or?
I don't know, should we keep
I
it?
can put it back up in about 4 months time.
We're now up in the spare room. I've pretty much sorted my side of the wardrobe out, which is here. So this is where I keep my dresses and some trousers. But all these are spare hangers from stuff that I've got rid of. This had loads of stuff, which we've now emptied pretty much, apart from Karl's label maker. And time to tackle these drawers for me now. My desk is pretty much, I use everything in there. So these 3 have just like lounge. Oh, this is like jeans and trousers. This is like sweatshirts and sweatshirts. And then this one is more sweatshirts. So yeah, this is pretty much my comfy clothes. So I'm gonna sort through these, get rid of stuff. There's some really grubby old stuff in here that I just so comfortable but could probably be gotten rid of. And then let's see how empty I can make these.
Someday, someday, I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it, don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor, call me.
So Karl thinks I'm bad with clothes, and he's probably right. But guess what Karl thought? He's sorting through his box now in his half of the spare room wardrobe. Guess what he finds? Would you like to tell us what this is, Karl?
Brake disc for helicopter.
A brake disc off a helicopter. Why is this in our house? Because of the helicopter we've got parked on the drive. So Karl also has this money box, which he absolutely loves. It's obviously a Only Fools and Horses one, and it is really nice actually. But it's one that you have to brake to get into. But the weight of this, it's so heavy. There's so much money in there. And it's just sat in this tray in his side of the spare cupboard. We're sitting on a gold mine here.
It's only 1p's in there.
They feel weightier than 1p's. Go on, get it smashed. I'll buy you a new one. Jesus, that's so heavy. We're rich! Get counting. Now you're just doing that for the fun of it.
Oh, there's a penny in there.
Oh, there is one penny. But there's like, those are £2. We'll get back to you and tell you how rich we really are.
Guess how much is there?
How much? Ooh, what are you guessing? You go first. No, you can't count it first. How much?
I reckon 200 quid.
I'm gonna go 234.
I thought you were going to say an odd number then.
That would be very smart of me, wouldn't it? Although, are there any pound coins? I can't see any. There's a 50p.
Right.
Okay, I reckon £234.50.
200 quid, I think.
Okay. So I got rid of a few bits in here. It's a little bit more room. Mostly like holiday cover-ups and a couple of bikinis that were at the back. A jumpsuit that I've had for years that I absolutely love, but it's got a big rip in the trouser leg, so it was time to part with it. This is the most drastic difference. Look how much emptier that is, because I've managed now to get all of my sweatshirts that I'm keeping and like joggers and hoodies in this drawer, so it's freed up all of this space in here. just a couple of like matching sets in there, and then I've added some stuff to the pile, and then some sweatshirts and things I've put in the dustbin bag, and stuff to be binned there. And he's still counting. How much are we up to?
10, 100 quid there.
Oh my god, we're loaded. We're loaded. We should minimalise more often. It makes us rich.
However, I am checking these fancy ones because they might be worth more than 2 quid.
Really? So the grand total of our fortune that we found in Karl's side of the wardrobe is £270.50.
What does it?
Oh, that'll contribute to something for the wedding. 270 quid just in the back of the wardrobe. That's what you've been holding on to. You've been holding out on me. How long have you had that?
Years. Yeah. Sorry.
Just in your... Right, we're sorting through your stuff more often. Karl has literally just pulled this out of his box, so it looks like a water bowl. What the hell are you doing? You have a money box full of money, and you now have a drinks bottle full of money. What's in here? That looks like coppers.
This is just change, but I did get about 30 quid out of the full thing of that once.
Karl!
No. You should see what's in the loft.
We could be millionaires at this rate. Sorry, what's in that one? There's another plastic container in there. We've already got about 500 quid in that one. I need to keep a closer eye on you. Is this your getaway fund?
No.
So you just disguise it in water bottles? So my wardrobe is now organised. So this is all stuff that I wear. I've got a few winter jumpers up there, a cardigan, some handbags, and then I've moved my shoes in boxes down here. I've got rid of some, my gym bag. So yeah, it just looks so much tidier and organised. Obviously my dresses are in the other wardrobe. What's Karl's side looking like? So he's got a work bag up there, his clothes, very organised. So that's for the bin. That I believe is our 4th bin bag now. And then Karl is just out here just sorting through our airing cupboard, because his boot from when he tore his Achilles has been living in there. This is just paper that we used for the bathroom that's looking a bit squished now. A Christmas decoration that was in the spare room wardrobe that's going to go out in the shed. My massage bed that's going to go out in the shed as well. And then... Found any more money?
Not yet.
Good morning from 2 bleary-eyed people. Well, 3 if you count Arnie down there. It is Sunday morning, and brace yourselves, it's 20 to 6 in the morning. Now there's only 2 reasons why anybody should ever be up at this time on a Sunday morning.
A holiday.
Holiday. And we're definitely not going on holiday. Or a car boot sale. And we are doing a car boot sale. We have finished minimalising our house, and now it's time to get rid of stuff. So, as I think I said previously, we got 4 bin liners full of stuff to get rid of. Oh, I've gone fuzzy. Even my camera doesn't want to play ball. It's 20 to 6 on a Sunday morning. Yeah, so we've got 4 bin liners full of stuff just that nobody will want to buy or have. And we had a full plastic crate and a box full of stuff that we thought we could take to a car boot sale. So that's what we're doing this morning. And as all car boot sales, you have to get there at crazy hour in the morning, but this is meant to be quite a big one, so we think it'll be worthwhile. We thought we'd bring the pooch along for the ride. We thought we might get some sales. Lure people in with our handsome puppy. No, we're not selling him. Definitely won't sell you at a car boot sale. Not more worth than £1. Sometimes. Yeah, so we're off there to finish our minimalising, and by the end of this, hopefully we'll have got rid of everything and we will continue our lives well slept and minimalist. Well, we're definitely not the only lunatics getting up. It's 10 to 6, so we're it's 10 to 6, so we are all 10 minutes early. Oh, Arnie. He wants to see too. Yeah, we're not the only lunatics. But yeah, we're here so early that they're not even letting us in yet. Oh, thanks Arnie. Thanks. Arnie doesn't like queues either.
Someone's grouchy this morning.
You're not a morning person, Arnie.
I was on about you.
You okay, hun? Are you asleep? Is he snoring? Oh, there's a person. We've just left the car boot sale. Unfortunately, the weather, it was dry for the first couple of hours and then it started drizzling, which was fine on and off, and then it's just, I mean, it's stopped again now, but it was just drizzling. It was soaking all of our stuff, and to be honest, we didn't have much left either, did we? So it's just 10 past 10 and we've left, so we've only been there like 4 hours, but like I said, we got rid of the majority of our stuff, only got a few bits left, and we did really well. So we made about 40 quid in total, which is good, isn't it? And we were saying the main thing is that we got rid of things. You know, we're only selling things for £1, £2.
You got 8 quid for one blazer, didn't you?
I sold a coat for £8, which was the most that I asked for something. So yeah, we're really pleased that we did it. It was worth the early morning start. And do you feel minimalised?
Yes, however.
Do you feel like our life is minimalist? Yeah. Although what?
We've still got things in the boot that we need to...
I know, but so I've got a few bits of clothes left that didn't sell. Our clothes actually sold really well today, but I'll put them up on Vinted instead. But that was it really. Yeah, really successful morning, and I think overall the past week that we've been minimalising our lives has been very therapeutic, and we feel good for it, don't we?
Yeah.
So highly recommend having a sort through all your stuff.
Well, watch The Minimalist first.
Yeah, I mentioned that at the start of the video. Yeah, definitely watch the documentary, that will get you motivated. And then they do the less is now challenge. We've lost count of how many items we've got rid of. At least a couple of hundred items, haven't
about
we?
200, aren't we?
Yeah. And you either donate it, recycle it, or sell it. Yeah. Let me know if you try it out, because we are feeling very cleansed and minimalised after the last week that we've had. And now I feel like all our cupboards are really tidy, our wardrobes and everything that's in them is stuff that we're going to use. Yeah, it feels good. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments if you are a minimalist. I'm by no means saying that I am now, but it felt good to have a good old clear out, and I will definitely be more mindful moving forward when I buy stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, we'll see. But I'm gonna give it my best, and yeah, it's been a productive week. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you give it a go, or if you are indeed a minimalist and have any tips for me moving forward. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, as I bring a new video every Wednesday and Sunday, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Bye.